I'm Video Jen, and I'm hanging with Hangsterfers here in Nashville, Tennessee. More big moments from ISA 2025, an inside look at the Darton Sleeves facility, and more on this edition of the Monthly Lube. It's time to gear up for the Monthly Lube. Each month, Hangsterfers brings you business buzz, product highlights, behind-the-scenes adventures, and the people driving innovation in the world of metal manufacturing and machining. Hangsterfer's Metalworking Lubricants. It's been another action-packed month. We launched a new product, kicked off the NHRA season with our racers, and showed up at 2 expos in Cleveland and Nashville. But first, let's start out with our visit to Darton Sleeves, where Hangsterfer's lubricants help craft high-performance cylinder liners, built for durability and power. Just north of San Diego, California, lies the seaside town of Carlsbad, home to mellow beaches and to Darton Sleeves. Dave and Dusty welcomed me to the facility and walked me through their impressive operation.
Well, my name's Dave Clinton. I'm the owner and the founder of Darton Sleeves. We've been in business 46 years. We only make one product, and that's cylinder sleeves. So a cylinder sleeve is basically a piece of metal. It's round, used in various applications in various engines like Hondas and Toyotas and the top fuel and the funny car racers for sport compact and for Harley-Davidson motorcycles. Hangsterfer's has been just an absolute high-quality product that we depend on to make sure that we don't have any of those corrosion issues with our product. Another benefit of Hangsterfer's has been the longevity of use on the product. Our old system, we used to have to change the fluid in these machines about every 3 months. Now we go almost a year before we have to actually change the fluid. Well, not only is it a superior cost saving, it cuts down on the downtime in the shop.
Hey, I'm Dusty. I'm going to show you Hangsterfer's in action on one of our custom tractor sleeves. So right now it's currently doing a cutoff utilizing the Hangsterfer's cutting coolant. We've noticed that this tool will go for about 3 to 4 months, where in the past it would go about 3 to 4 weeks. After that, it'll go up and it'll cut the flange portion. Now it'll cut the top of the sleeve. This will be within a half thou to the flange where it'll register inside the block. Now that we're using Hangsterfer's, we're seeing that it's not burning at a high temp. It's showing that it's cutting the sleeve at a cooler temp, and it's helping us hold our tolerance. This is Mike. He's here switching out the parts on our TFX machine that we produced for all the NHRA Top Fuel and Funny Car teams. And it's on its final procedure of being milled for the crank and rod clearance on the bottom end.
And you can see the coolant. This is Hangsterfer's coolant, and you can see how well the cuts are coming out and how the machine rotates. All of the work holding, which is all on the inside of the part, was manufactured by us here so that these parts can be made to the precision that we advertise.
This is the blank that we put into the machine before it gets milled. As you can see, it doesn't have any of the crank notches or anything on it. So after we pull it out, we've noticed that ever since we switched over to Hangsterfer's, these burrs have been a lot smaller. So it has eliminated our deburring process quite significantly. So that has sped up our production to help keep the sleeve going to our sponsor teams.
At one of the races, Antron Brown introduced me to Hangsterfer's coolant, and in a period of less than 30 days, we had solved so many problems of machining that we had dedicated to our coolant, our bad coolant in the past. And so we adopted that Hangsterfer's product almost immediately and re-engineered all of our machines and all of our pumps and everything. And we've used that product for years now, and it's an amazing product, and we use it 100% on all of our machines. We pride ourselves on very unique chemistry that is superior in metallurgy, and so the quality of the coolant is very important to us.
A big thank you to Darton Sleeves for partnering with Hangsterfers and for showing us around. Now on to Nashville for ISA 25 and to Cleveland for PMTS. Here are those Expo highlights.
The reason I come to ISA is for the amazing network opportunities and also for the educational sessions. So as a manufacturer, the sessions really help facilitate understanding what our distributors go through and also what our IMRs are thinking and going through. And then we can all be successful. So ISA is some work, but there's also tons of fun. And we got to do an amazing showboat river tour.
I am a manufacturer's representative for Hangsterfers. We are here at ISA networking with distributors, other manufacturers, and other manufacturer reps. One of my favorite things about coming to ISA is seeing people that I work with every day throughout the country and really networking and trying to target certain end users, customers on how we can grow sales and improve their processes. We love the health and safety factor within Hangsterfers. We have no hazardous materials in our cutting oils, our straight oils, our water-soluble coolants, no secondary amines, the no pictograms, but we use high-end materials, high-end additives within our coolants to reduce that carry-off rate, because ultimately that's the goal, is to increase productivity and reduce your metalworking fluid costs.
The Precision Machining Technology Show, PMTS, was held in Cleveland this year. Tony Gunn, the worldwide machinist, interviewed our own COO Ed Jones on his live podcast.
I think everyone knows more of what they do than how to say the name.
Yeah, I probably said it wrong. That's totally fair.
Hangsterfer is correct, right?
Yes.
What do you think is the most exciting piece of your product today?
These cutting fluids behave like a coolant, but are a cutting oil and not a coolant. These are the exciting things. The transition, most new applications, you should consider these cutting oils in place of coolant, traditional use of coolants.
I was that machinist that saw it was getting low and literally dumped coolant and water until it was full again without measuring anything. I'm sorry, coolant people out there. I should have learned, I should have done better. As a more mature machinist these days, I know to do better. But if everyone could care, the machine shops would run so much more efficiently.
That's absolutely correct. And that's the great thing about the neat oils or the cutting oils is they're less maintenance. All you have to do is top them off versus trying to worry about the ratios of water to concentrate, to worry about the quality of the water. Water continues to get worse around the world, which is a big issue. The cutting oils, less maintenance.
It's that easy and all very impressive. You'll be getting the fan letters though, I'm sure of it, Ed. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, Edward.
Building on to what Ed said in that clip, Hangsterfer's leadership in research and development is clear. And with that, we're happy to announce the launch of Hangsterfer's new GTL product line. Hangsterfer's Gas-To-Lubricant product line includes CC GTL, Hard Cut GTL, and Missile Lube GTL. GTL technology transforms natural gas into ultra-pure lubricants that run smoother, smoke less, and protect your tools better. Less downtime, longer tool life, and a cleaner shop environment. GTL fluids don't just perform, they protect your bottom line. Say goodbye to dirty oils and hello to consistent, high-performance results. Upgrade to next-gen performance with GTL-based metalworking fluids. Cleaner, cooler, longer lasting, meets the latest aerospace and medical specifications. Non-toxic, low odor, and better for the planet. Safer for your team, smarter for your shop. Think about it. Sustainable supply technology means that you're investing in the future of machining. And now for the Racer's Minute. I'm Video Jen and I'm hanging with Hangsterfers at Gator Nationals in Gainesville, Florida. It looks like the Hangsterfer's overflow tank goes pretty darn good here at Gator Nationals. Our racing partners, Antron Brown, 4-time top fuel dragster champ, and Angel Sampé, driver of the Hangsterfer's A-Fuel dragster, waited out the rain this past weekend with some highs and lows. Antron ultimately took the 2025 Gator Nationals win, a great start to the year.
For the Hangsterfer boys, great job. Hey, how about that?
Angel's champion spirit and determination kept her focused as an AB Motorsports team member, even after she missed her run in the first round of eliminations due to a fuel temperature issue. She stayed positive and cheered Antron on to his Gator Nationals victory. Teamwork at its finest.
Congratulations, champ!
On April 25th and 26th, you can catch Antron and Angel at the NHRA 4-Wide Nationals in Concord, North Carolina. We hope that you enjoyed this edition of the Monthly Lube. How about oiling up that comment section and giving us some feedback? I'm Video Jen with Hangsterfer's Metalworking Lubricants, made for machines that shape the world. We'll see you next time right here at the Monthly Lube.